Have you ever been the invisible child? The one nobody really sees? My name is Emma Roberts. I'm 20 years old. I work at a big bank counting other people's money while my own bank account cries. Tonight is my sister's big party. Her name is Grace. Mom made her favorite cake. Dad hung up balloons everywhere. The house smells like roasted chicken and lies. Grace just got a fancy job at a law office. Everyone is so proud. I sit at the end of the table. The wooden chair feels cold. Nobody asks about MY Day. Nobody asks if I'm okay. Then Dad stands up with his juice glass high in the air. He says Grace is the best daughter anyone could ask for. Mom starts crying happy tears. She hugs Grace so tight. Then Mom looks at me. Her smile gets smaller. She says something that makes my heart stop. Emma, honey, you're a good girl, but you're not even half the woman your sister is. Everyone keeps eating, like she didn't just say something so mean. My fork shakes in my hand. I want to disappear under the table, but then something clicks inside me. A thought that's been hiding for 3 whole years. If I'm not even half good enough, why did I pay all your bills? The room gets super quiet. Even the clock stops ticking. My dad's fork drops. It makes a loud sound on his plate. Let me take you back. 3 years ago, I was 17. It was late at night. My phone rang when I was doing homework. Mom was crying on the phone. She said they were going to lose our house. She said the bank was taking it away. My stomach felt sick. How much do you need? I asked. She said just $3,000, just this one time. I had been saving money from my part-time job at the grocery store. I was saving for college, for my own apartment someday. But I logged into my banking app. My fingers were shaking. I sent all my savings to Mom, every single dollar. She said I was such a good daughter. Dad called me his little hero. 2 weeks later, Mom called again. Another problem, another bill. I sent more money. Then it happened again and again and again. Soon I was sending money every single month, sometimes twice a month. I got a job at the bank, better pay, but all my money went to them. I couldn't go to college. I couldn't buy new clothes. I ate cheap noodles for dinner every night. My friends went to concerts. I stayed home. My friends bought cars. I took the bus in the rain. But Mom and Dad, they went to nice restaurants. I saw the pictures on Facebook. Dad bought a new motorcycle. Mom got her nails done every week. Fancy nails, sparkly and perfect. One day at work, my coworker Sarah noticed something. I was eating plain bread for lunch. Again, she sat down next to me. Emma, are you okay? You look so tired. I tried to smile, but then everything came pouring out, like water from a broken dam. 3 years, I told her everything. She pulled out her phone and started using the calculator. Emma, that's $84,000. My eyes got so big. I never added it all up before. Seeing that number made me feel sick. Sarah put her hand on mine. She said something I'll never forget. You can't set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. That night, I couldn't sleep. I just stared at the ceiling, thinking about all that money, thinking about the life I could have had. The next morning, the sun came up. My alarm rang at 6 a.m. I made coffee, but this time I did something different. I opened my banking app. There was a button that said cancel monthly payment. My finger just hovered over it. 3 years of sending money, 3 years of being the good daughter. Was I really going to stop? I pressed it. The screen said, "Are you sure?" Yes, I was sure. For the first time in forever, I chose myself. The payment got canceled. My next paycheck would be mine. All mine, but then my phone started ringing. Mom called, then Dad, then Grace, then my Aunt Lisa, then Uncle Tom. Everyone was calling and texting. The messages all said the same thing. How could you abandon your family after everything we did for you? You're so selfish. I turned my phone off. The silence felt like a warm blanket. The next day, I went to see a money helper. Her name was Mrs. Chen. She had a small office that smelled like flowers. I showed her all my bank papers, every payment I sent, every dollar that disappeared. She looked at the papers for a long time. Her face got very serious. Emma, she said slowly, this is called money abuse. When family takes your money and never pays it back, when they make you feel bad for having your own money. Money abuse. I never knew there was a name for it. I always thought I was just being a good daughter. Mrs. Chen made a new plan for me, a plan where I save money for MY dreams, not theirs. We set up a special savings account. I put in $1,500, the same amount I used to send them every month. It felt scary and amazing at the same time. That afternoon, I did something else, something I had wanted to do for so long. I signed up for college classes, online classes I could do after work. The email came back fast. Welcome to State University, Emma. I read it like 10 times. My eyes got all watery. Happy tears this time, not sad ones. 3 weeks went by. The angry phone calls stopped. My relatives stopped texting mean things. The quiet felt good, like when you finally take off shoes that are too tight. At work, I stayed late one night. I made a new computer program to help the bank work better. My boss, Mr. Jackson, read my report. He smiled so big. "Emma, this is incredible work. You're ready for bigger things." The next morning, there was an email. "Congratulations on your promotion to team leader." More money, more respect. Finally. Now my mornings are different. I wake up and don't feel scared. I make good breakfast. Eggs and toast, not just cheap noodles. I started running in the park before work. The morning air feels clean. On Thursdays, I take a painting class. I'm not very good yet, but it makes me happy. On Saturdays, I go hiking in the mountains. Just me and nature and no guilt. One night, I'm sitting in my tiny apartment. I open my banking app just to look. The numbers are going up instead of down. For 3 years, they only went down, down, down. Now they climb like stairs. I whisper to my empty room, a promise to the girl who gave everything away. It's over now. I'm finally free. When I stopped giving them money, I started living my life. 3 weeks later, I'm checking my email at work. There's a new message. The subject line makes my heart beat fast. "Job offers senior analyst position, Boston branch." I open it with shaky hands. They want to pay me 50% more money. They'll help me move to Boston, a whole new city, a whole new start. I almost laugh out loud. 3 years of drowning in their problems. Now good things are finally happening. I say yes to the interview. It's on Friday. That night, I buy cheap wine from the corner store. I pour it in my favorite cup. I make a toast to myself, to new beginnings that taste like freedom. The next morning, my phone buzzes. It's a text from Hannah. She used to live next door when I was little. "Emma, I think you need to see this." A picture loads on my phone, super slow. Like my phone is trying to protect me. It's my parents' house, the house I saved. There's a huge white sign in the front yard, big red letters that everyone can see. "Thank you, Grace, for saving OUR home." My coffee cup falls out of my hand. It breaks on the kitchen floor, hot coffee everywhere. But I don't even feel it. 3 years, $84,000. Erased like I never existed. They gave all the credit to Grace. My phone rings. It's Grace calling. Her voice sounds weird, nervous. "Emma, they told everyone at church that I paid the mortgage. I swear I didn't know they were going to do that." I laugh, but it's not a happy laugh. It's the kind of laugh that comes from pain. "Of course they did, Grace, of course." She takes a deep breath. "Emma, I'm so sorry. I didn't know about any of this." "I know," I tell her, "but now you do." All day I can't stop seeing that sign in my head. Big white letters stealing my story. That night I open my laptop. I find every single piece of paper that proves what I did. Every bank statement, every transfer receipt, every text message where they begged for money. I print everything out. The printer makes noise for a long time. Paper after paper after paper. The truth printed in black ink. I put all the papers in a folder. It feels heavy, like it weighs 1,000 pounds. But it's not heavy with sadness anymore. It's heavy with truth. I make 3 copies, one for me, one for Grace, one for every family member who thinks I'm the bad guy. My phone buzzes again. It's a voicemail from Mom. I press play. Her voice sounds sweet like honey. Too sweet, fake sweet. "Hi, Emma, sweetheart. We're having a special family dinner next Saturday to celebrate Grace's sacrifice for the family. We really hope you can come. It would mean so much." Sacrifice. That word makes my stomach hurt. I open the invitation she sent. It's all fancy with gold writing. "Join us in honoring Samantha's selfless dedication to family." I close my laptop. Then I open it again. I'm not sad anymore. I'm not angry anymore. I'm just ready for everyone to know the truth. Sarah answers when I call her. "Emma, what's wrong?" "They made a big sign saying Grace saved their house, but it was me, all me." She breathes out really loud. "What are you going to do?" I look at my folder full of papers, all that proof. "I'm going to that dinner, and I'm bringing evidence." The plan comes together in my head. Clear like glass, I need a projector, the kind that shows pictures on a wall. I need a special cord. I need backup files, everything on a USB drive. Everything in the cloud too, just in case. I won't yell, I won't scream, I won't cry. The numbers will tell the story for me. Truth is louder than anger. Facts stay forever. Feelings go away, but bank statements, those are forever. I buy a plane ticket back home. I pack my best outfit. The black dress that makes me feel strong. I put the USB drive in my wallet, right next to my heart. For the first time in 3 years, I'm not going home to be small. I'm going home to be seen. I'm bringing receipts. They changed the story. I'm bringing the truth. Saturday comes. The sky is pretty with orange and pink colors. I stand on the porch, the same porch where I used to sit as a kid. I have my folder under one arm, my laptop bag under the other. Inside, I hear people laughing, music playing, Dad's favorite old songs. Grace opens the door first. Her makeup looks perfect, but her eyes look sad. "You actually came," she whispers. "Did you think I wouldn't?" I whisper back. The living room looks so fancy, flowers everywhere. Food from that expensive restaurant downtown, the one that said Dad's credit card didn't work last year. There's a big projector screen in the corner. Words on it say, "The Roberts Family, A Story of Love." Mom sees me first. Her champagne glass stops in the air. Frozen. "Emma, what a lovely surprise. We weren't sure you'd make it." Her voice is too loud, too fake. Dad turns around, big smile on his face. "Pumpkin, perfect timing. We're about to say nice things about your sister's generosity." I walk toward the projector. My heels make clicking sounds on the floor. "Then let's make sure everyone hears the whole story." Everything gets quiet, like someone turned off the sound. Forks stop moving, glasses stop clinking, people stop talking. "Of course," Dad says. He laughs, but it sounds nervous. "Our younger daughter wants to say something." He points at the projector. His big mistake. I plug in my laptop. The screen flickers, then it fills up with numbers, dates, amounts. Bank transfers. Every paper says mortgage payment Charles and ELAINE ROBRTS. "What is this?" Mom's voice gets sharp and pointy. "The truth," I answer. My voice is calm like a still pond. 3 years, $84,000, paid by me to save this house. People gasp. Uncle Peter puts down his drink. Aunt Rachel's mouth opens wide. Grace's eyes get super big. She's seeing the proof for the first time. Mom walks forward fast. Her hands are shaking. "This is not appropriate dinner talk." "Then lying to your whole family isn't appropriate either," I say back. Still calm, still quiet. Next slide. Screenshots of text messages pop up. Mom's texts begging for money, Dad's messages saying just until the business gets better. Pictures of their vacations. Pictures from the same months they said they were so broke. Dad's face turns red like a tomato. "You're embarrassing us in front of everyone." "No," I say, clicking to the next slide. "You embarrassed yourselves. I just brought the proof." Sam moves next to me. She doesn't say anything, but she stands right beside me. For the first time ever, we're on the same team, not the favorite and the forgotten, just two sisters who both got hurt. Aunt Rachel stands up slowly. Then she starts clapping. Clap, clap, clap. The sound echoes in the quiet room. "It's about time someone told the truth around here," she says loud and clear. Mom's lips start shaking. Dad's fake smile finally breaks. "Family business should stay private," Dad says. His voice sounds desperate now. "Then maybe you shouldn't have put up a huge sign in the yard," I reply. The final slide appears on the screen, a picture of their sign, the one thanking Grace, but I added words on top in black letters. "Actually paid by Emma ROBRTS, $84,000. Nobody moves. Nobody breathes. The silence is so complete. You could hear a pin drop. And in that silence, something lifts off my shoulders. Something heavy that I carried for 3 whole years. This isn't about winning. This isn't about revenge. This is about being free. Free from lies, free from being invisible. Free from setting myself on fire to keep them warm. They built their story on lies. I burned it down with truth. And you know what? The truth doesn't need to be loud. It just needs to be real. 6 months pass by like a dream. Boston feels like a different world. Rain taps on my apartment windows, soft and steady like a song. Below me, the city sparkles with lights, not loud lights, peaceful lights. Grace sits across from me in a cozy coffee shop. Her hair is in a ponytail. She's laughing, real laughing, not fake laughing. "I still can't believe they tried to add your name to the house papers," she says while drinking her hot chocolate. "Their way of saying sorry, I guess," I tell her. "And you said no," she adds. She's smiling now. "I already have my own apartment," I say. "What I needed wasn't their house, it was their respect." She nods her head up and down, understanding finally. For a moment, we're not competing anymore, just two sisters who can finally see each other, really see each other. 6 months since that dinner. 6 months of building something new, something real from the broken pieces. My phone buzzes on the table. It's an email from work. "Robert's team wins award for best banking innovation." My team, my leadership, my ideas. Grace grins so big. Boss Lady Emma has a nice ring to it. I laugh. Better than secret money sender. Later that night, I'm in my kitchen, cooking pasta with my new friends, real friends, not people who want my money. Just people who like me. Laughter fills up every corner. No more scary phone calls. No more calculating how much I have left. No more guilt sitting on my chest like a rock. Just life, warm and messy and mine. On Tuesday, I teach a class at the community center. 12 women sit in chairs, notebooks open, ready to learn. We talk about saying no, about money, about believing you're good enough. Saying no to family isn't mean, I tell them. Sometimes it's the most loving thing you can do, for them and for you. A young girl in the back raises her hand. She looks about 18. But what if it's your parents asking? I smile, soft but sure. Especially then, real love doesn't come with guilt. At home, I open my special journal, the one with the purple cover. On a clean page, I write in big letters. Year 1 of My Real Life. Under it, I write 3 true things. Your worth isn't measured by what you give up. Love without respect is just control. Starting over at 20 isn't quitting, it's courage. I walk onto my balcony. The city lights twinkle like stars. For the first time ever, I feel completely still inside. Not empty still, peaceful still. Like when you finally put down something super heavy you've been carrying. My phone buzzes one more time. It's a post from Mom on Facebook. Family should be forever. I smile. I close the app. No anger in my heart, no bitterness, just peace. Family can be forever, but only when it's built on truth, not lies. And if they can't do that, we build our own family. Because sometimes the best thing you inherit isn't money. It isn't a house. It isn't your parents' approval. It's the life you finally choose for yourself. The life where you matter, where your dreams matter, where you are enough all by yourself. If anyone ever told you that you owe them your life, your money, your dreams, remember this. You don't. Peace isn't something someone gives you. You have to choose it. You have to fight for it. You have to believe you deserve it. And you do deserve it. Before I say goodbye, if this story touched your heart, please hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Don't forget to subscribe to Iron Revenge for more true stories that remind us we're stronger than we think. We're braver than we know, and we deserve to be seen. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for seeing me. Until next time, remember you are enough, just as you are. City keeps glowing below me. Cars drive by with their headlights on. People going home to their families. Some good families, some not so good, but that's okay. Because now I know the difference. I know what real love looks like. It doesn't make you small. It doesn't take everything and give nothing back. It doesn't compare you to other people and tell you you're not enough. Real love builds you up. It celebrates your wins. It sees you even when you're quiet. It respects your no. My phone is quiet now. No more begging texts. No more guilt trips, just messages from friends asking if I want to get coffee, just emails about my job, just reminders about my college classes. Normal things, good things. I look at my reflection in the window. The girl looking back at me is different, not just older, stronger. She knows her worth now. She knows she matters, not because of what she gives, but because of who she is. And that's the real ending to this story, not revenge, not anger. Just a girl who finally learned to choose herself. A girl who learned that setting yourself on fire doesn't keep others warm. It just burns you up. And I'm done burning. Now I'm living, really, truly living. And it feels like finally coming home, not to their house, to myself. This is Emma Roberts signing off. Remember, you deserve to be free too.